Alright, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. I forgot to think of a fancy title this week, so we are going with, what's it called?
Fancy title.
Yes, fancy title. I think it's Slagtown Infiltration Part 2, or Part 3. Now I can't even remember how many parts we're into it, but it will have the correct title when we stream next week. As you can see, we are pre-recorded this week, just due to stuff that was going on last week, and I forgot to fix Patrick's camera, so I'm going to do that right now. We can see his lovely hair now, instead of just his forehead. And well, you don't have you don't have Grandpa's widow's peak like I do, which is why I'm always wearing a hat
Not
now.
quite yet.
I'm always wearing a hat now to hide it. Oh, mine's bad. It's thinning right in the widow's peak, just like, you know, early '90s Bill Murray. Oh no. Bruce Willis was much worse even in the 80s. I'm more like Bill Murray, where it was there but thinning. Oh, what happened there? Why did Brandon's token teleport? Oh, that's why. Because there was a second one that I placed. There. Camera's trying to follow it on the player screen there. And now that I think about it, there may be a duplicate. I have a feeling you tried to move your token and then it was like, what are we doing? Yes. Okay. Oh, and one thing, we were having trouble with the pathfinding. If you look in the Foundry, Pathfinder and Foundry server, there's a picture there. Click that little squiggly line on the left-hand side of your screen, and then all of a sudden you will start getting the pathfinding when you click and drag your token. Brandon, in the same place where that squiggly line is, you should see two bars, I think at the very bottom. Click that and you'll see everyone's edge and whatnot.
Sure, I'm sorry, just froze up for a second. Let me get back in there.
Don't worry. We have a lot of problems with Foundry sometimes freezing up for everyone.
I think it's more that I'm using a older laptop split between my phone, Discord. It's a mess over. And next time will be better, I promise.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so previously on Magic Mushrooms Mead, I'm finally getting to that part. I'm usually there earlier. The gang had infiltrated into the town of Pact. They previously watched the town to very quietly, yes, as quietly as they could. They previously watched the town to get a little information on it, getting themselves some edge points, and then why did that bloody stop there? Damn it. Not that one. This one. Oh, has it just frozen? Can't be frozen.
Game's paused. Oh, game is now unpaused.
game is now unpaused.
Alright, let's go kill some stuff, guys.
But the camera is stuck.
This is down.
Oh, now it's. Oh, wait. Oh, now it's not. Okay. It is just having trouble.
A little bit of connection.
It's having so much trouble right now. Locking key, lockable.
That makes me feel better, not just me.
Yeah, not just you. So I will unlock that door for you guys. I don't have a thing, but you guys locked it to take some time. You guys were trying to take some time in that room. Yes, that is the window. But you guys had locked the door to hide the bodies because yes, there were bodies. Your two undead friends had gone into the tavern to try to blend in, realizing that despite being undead, these Virlac villagers did not seem to be fans of you being undead. They were a little more receptive to you, but you're not Virlacs, so they still didn't trust you. You tried to talk them into giving you a little information. That did not work. I'm gonna move Image into the corner
Probably
here.
gonna kill some more.
And yes,
They
you
attacked
did
us.
have to kill them. They attacked John Dirt, and the rest of you fucked them up. And then you went outside and found yourself suddenly being accosted by a pair of clockwork riflers. They showed up. They were doing a lot of taking cover, trying to not get hit by you guys. The player camera is still not moving. I'm having some trouble with it being stupid like that. But
Start sneaking around, find out what place I want to get into to start murdering.
well, you guys were going to be taking some time to rest up in this room after you dragged the dead clockwork riflers into it. So you're not at the sneaking around point yet. You were at the take a few seconds to recover. And
I think not. You had the idea to maybe wait for nighttime.
yes, that was it.
Still the plan. But then I was thinking, like, if there's nobody out, we can just either or. If we're at night, it's easier to sneak around. We can just kind of get into houses and murder hobo the people one by one. Just kind of make our way through.
And as a reminder, there is also a graveyard nearby that you had thought about going to, but have not yet. While resting, and hey, Mitch, the NPC is in the corner, also resting, kind of going into sleep mode, like an NPC should when we've got a full party. You hear one of the windows open in the common room.
Alright, guys, time to go kill something. I'm gonna get my bow ready. I'm gonna start getting ready to start shooting.
Well, remember you picked up a gun.
That's good.
I will.
You got a rifle.
Switch that up.
I'll crack open this door stealthily to try to see if I can see who's on the other side.
Right. Drag it from your actions in your character sheet. So, Brandon, why don't you tell us what they see?
Alright, so you see a robed figure, which is a little stereotypical, but hey, you know. Within which you see a pale skeleton, moving around, rattling around. Got a little bit of age on the bones, but doesn't look like insanely decrepit, so it doesn't seem like it's too old. Impossible to tell really gender unless you're looking at the hips, but those are all covered up. But yeah, that's it. That's what you see. No moss, keeps it relatively clean, clean bones.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Alright, get down! And I'll pull out my shotgun. I'm gonna tell my friend to get down so I can start shooting at you.
I immediately dropped the I don't know if you're a friend or foe, but somebody just popped into the room with a shot, pulling out a shotgun, yelling, "Get down!" I'm dropping.
Well, you don't look like one of those green, goofy guys, but
hell no.
if you got anything fancy, I won't shoot you.
Just threatening him for all
Are we
his shit.
mugging
Right
him
away.
now?
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, prepare your next character.
Yeah.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't look exactly, so I'm out here. We're gonna go kill some people if you like coming along. As long as you don't try to attack.
I am visibly confused by this interaction.
So,
Ignoring not, I will. I'll be like, "What brings you here, stranger?" And I'm sort of like closing the door behind us because I think we have all the bodies in this room, right?
yeah, you do.
Okay. I close the door behind me.
Momongo, you had been told by who is opening and closing doors so much?
He closed the door when I was trying to go through the door with him and hide behind the bar. I'm trying to be sneaky here, and it's just closing shit in my face.
Just clicking that over and over. Like
We're
you're
like
flashing the
fighting
lights.
to keep the door closed. Like nothing to see here.
Slide out the door as he closes it.
So, Momongo, you had been told by an influential person in town named the Shroud. He has no other name, just the Shroud. Was part of the Carter's Consortium. That there were a couple people here in the tavern who may or may not be needing or wanting some help of a particularly skilled person.
Okay.
I don't think we should try.
Alright, so.
Actually, I can't see over the bar.
And you guys were told about the Shroud, I think the time before last.
We were told by the cart.
Yeah.
Dude in the cart.
We weren't told about anybody coming to see us.
You were not.
Well, I
You were
don't
told
know
about the
that
Shroud.
they're necessarily coming to see us. Maybe one of the people that was here before that's now dead.
Yeah.
Or that's run away.
I'm just gonna keep saying this is bad. And I have my gun on him. We should just kill him now.
Do you relay any of that to us, Brandon? Or,
Yeah, I'd be like, no, it would be something like, I would rather you didn't do that. I already died once, another time would be even more. Right? No reason why you can't, help each other out, maybe, mutually assist one another, perhaps.
You looking for a beer, and I'll like pop up from behind the bar and like put a stale beer on the counter.
I'll just Be like, you guys sure are friendly for some guy who just crawled in a window. I mean, we did that and then we shot some guy, killed him.
No, we didn't. What are you talking about? Not. We're the bartender's here.
I grab
As-
one of the bones from a skeleton
yes, I
and
mean,
just like wave it
I'm a-
around and throw
I'm
it in the corner.
dishwasher.
As Not
I forgot.
Not does have the face of one of the bartender on him.
I have the face of the other guy too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Everything's
seen that.
normal here.
Yeah. I would.
I'll just
Um,
scratch my face.
No one's got prestidigitation, so there's a lot of blood in here.
I used to press the digitation.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
I
you.
don't know if it's- Did that one go away when I got my...
Sorcerer.
Yeah, you lost all of your spellcasting, didn't you? Unless you've got it from one of your items.
Well,
Still says I got
Just-
prestidigitation, but I can just...
Okay. Nope, don't delete it. If you've still got it, then
Oh,
it's
shit,
from
I
that.
just deleted it.
to get it back on track a little bit here.
Yes.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't remember if you told us why you're here, Brandon. The weird skeleton dude.
yeah, I'm here because I heard there was some people who might be interested in working together for maybe an exchange of services sort of thing. I scratch your back, you scratch my metaphorical back. That sort of thing.
We're just
Go up to
humble
the
bartenders.
side of the bartender bar, and I'll start scratching my back. I don't need anybody to scratch my back.
Working
Scrub.
together for what? What is it that you're trying to do?
Oh, pretty much what everyone else around here is trying to do in general, but gain more power, thralls, undead slaves. Get out of here. It's not very pleasant around these parts, in case you haven't noticed.
Fair enough. Are you from around here or just back in Grey Dirt?
Well,
Where are you from?
I'm recently I'm from around here. Farther back than that, don't have such a great grasp. So, to avoid lying to you and to myself, let's just say I don't fully remember back when I was living.
You and me both, buddy. And I'll signal you to
Died
pull up a
recently,
chair.
man.
Fair enough.
Because you didn't die when everybody else turned into
No, I got like this. And do the clickety clackety finger thing. So I've just been
I don't trust him.
tooling around,
Don't trust him.
getting a little stronger here and there. And then I heard about this shroud thing, and I was thinking, maybe that might be a good opportunity.
Shroud thing. What shroud thing?
I don't know much more than that, other names. It's supposed to be something magical, which I do have an interest in. But like I said, around here, you take the opportunities that you can get.
Wait, Shroud's something magical? I thought Shroud was a person.
The shroud is a person, yeah.
Oh, a person. Forgive as a out of character player.
No,
Sorry.
all good, all
Yeah.
good, all good. I was wondering if you knew something we didn't.
Rewind
No,
it.
no, no, no. That's just making me a little confused as I struggle to load things.
Nope. Oh, all good, all good.
Yeah.
I don't know how much information you have that we don't. and vice versa.
He does not have any extra information. You've got a lot more right now because he's been dealing with marriage, moving, new jobs.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the search for this Shroud fellow as well. I don't know if you have any leads, but it seems our interests may align.
Indeed, it does. Now, speaking of which, I might not know much, speaking as a player, but would I be able to rule a local thing since I've been pulling around here for a bit and see what I might know a little about the shroud?
You can. That would be a Recall Knowledge Society. So,
Mhm. And
doing...
if you could forgive me to ask you to roll for me, because
I
I'm trying,
absolutely
but
can.
Yeah, like every 3 seconds I'm freezing. I keep reloading, but I'm trying.
So you don't know too much other than that he works for the Carter's Consortium, which is a former great faction in the country. Due to some stuff with the goddess of the afterlife rather than the goddess of undeath, they kind of fell down a few notches. Their leaders were worshiping the wrong god. Especially for a country made of undeath, you don't want to be worshiping her. So their leaders were not too good. This guy, you know, is influential in town, or at least used to be very influential. And you would know that he is not a fan of the person in town they call the boss.
All right. Well, I'll relay the bits about being associated with the consortium and him not and him maybe being on the wrong side of the god discussion, and also might not be too friendly with the somebody called the boss, who I suspect might be an up and coming power, but I'm not too sure.
Fair enough.
Is that like
I
Metal Gear
wonder.
Solid shit?
Well, I have to wonder if the boss is Infiltration.
Perhaps.
I assume. By the way, I didn't get your name, New Face.
My name is Momonga.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra, and my two friends here.
Nice to meet you, Lyra.
Not the dog and John Dirt.
A pleasure.
Just stay in front of us and we'll all be good.
I like how he didn't catch it too.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
I feel like I missed something too.
You may have said not the dog.
I
Not
did
that.
say not the dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was intentional.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes. Yes.
Since you didn't know what I was
I
saying,
wasn't sure.
Pat missed, but
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that's what we were referring to.
Yes. Well, we know of the shroud, and how did he come into contact with you? Because we're hoping to get into contact with him.
I haven't had a previous contact with him. Like I said, I'm looking for him myself. Figure he might be a lead out of here, or lead to getting a bit stronger, let's say. Have some research I'm trying to do.
Fair enough. Maybe we
Well,
can venture together and find him. Do you have any idea why people around here seem so hostile? We had some armed guards just randomly attack us for existing recently.
Well, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but and DM, correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like two of you are alive. In the living way.
Can't tell that.
Oh, I can't tell that. Okay.
no, you definitely can.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say
What?
you can't tell that.
We're in disguise? What do you
We're
mean?
totally dead.
We're definitely all four of us dead here.
three of us.
Well,
I
Nick,
sniff with my. I sniff. I somehow make a sniffing sound with my non-existent nose. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure. Okay. I believe you.
I believe me too. So we're all in agreement here. We're all dead.
Alright.
If I'm gonna be with these guys, maybe I could wear some of my old robes, get the scent on them.
Well, I guess unless
Well, if you
are we
guys
still
want, we
chilling
can just
around
go
here?
kill some more guys.
Yeah, did
Yeah, I
you want
don't know.
to chill until nighttime, or
I'm eager to throw a sulfur bomb into somebody's house.
I think we're trying to be a little bit more subtle than that.
Yeah.
If we are murder hoboing, it's stealth murder hoboing, I think.
It is, but what, if it's murder hoboing at night is a little bit better?
I don't know.
Wait.
In a city of zombies, I don't know.
Weird question, Brad.
Yep.
Or do you guys want to just head out?
No, I can't remember the main town's name. The first town.
Baghdad?
Great Urge?
Great Urge. Yes.
Yep.
In Great Urge, are the undead normally more active during the night and sleep during the day?
Not necessarily. Some of them are when they're, especially when they're new, they're still in the habits that they were in when they were alive.
Okay, so even in Geb in general, it's not necessarily a nocturnal country.
Right.
Okay.
Vampires are especially.
Well, yeah, of course, but
yeah.
it's not specifically a nocturnal country. So, like, reversing, like, if there's a curfew placed, you have to be inside at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Instead, it would be like 9 in the morning, not 9 at night, kind of thing. For Geb.
Right.
It is not what you're saying, right? It would be still.
I think just to sort of ask the question more directly, is it unusual to us that nobody's around in the town, or is that sort of?
It would be a little unusual considering how recently they became undead.
Right. Okay. Is that what you were trying to ask, Connor? I guess I shouldn't.
Well, no, I'm just like, because more like a reverse curfew is kind of what I'm thinking.
Right.
Because the curfew happens during the day instead of during the night. And that's why the soldiers were out during the day. So if we go out during the night, it might be that there's people around. And we might not be noticed as much. And I know, yes, suspicious.
But also, if we wait till nighttime, it's possible a bunch of people come to this bar, find a bunch of dead bodies, and us here. We probably wouldn't want to be here when everyone starts poking
We
around.
want to make sure that there's dead bodies around that they can, move around here and there so that they don't find us. They find different spots with a bunch of dead bodies. Right?
Possibly.
I mean, I feel like a bunch of dead bodies and these random 4 newcomers in town probably also still pretty suspicious.
But if we get our masks on, we should be pretty good.
Yeah, you and me, but these other 2, they're not so lucky to have a great disguise.
Yeah,
I mean,
great.
We could go and kill some more guys.
well, there's bodies lying around. Did any of them look like they were? I mean, I believe most people around here are humans and half elves. Are there any humans in this particular crowd of people who are not dead?
In this town, you mean?
No, I'm saying in this group, in these bodies that my probably you as party have unalive.
Acquaintances.
No, they were not humans. They were undead.
They're Virulak undead, which is like a blobbyish undead.
Okay.
That's why they
And you
they
may
attack
particularly
Every-
notice if you inspect the bodies that they've already been skinned.
Fair.
Their faces, at least.
Yeah.
They've already been filleted.
No, they were like that when we got here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm not
We're
judging.
actually looking for the police right now.
Yeah.
Don't mind the police.
Let's go to the police and be like,
I
yeah,
don't-
there's some
Oh.
bodies without faces in the tavern. I don't get it. Meanwhile, just like very clearly we have someone's face.
New companions. I'm not one to judge. My morals died behind it. This is simply about utility. So, are we trying to pretend to be an all alive group or an all undead group? Is what I guess what I'm trying to get at.
We're trying to be
There's
undead.
nobody alive here.
Well, I don't do anything.
Nobody likes alive people. I would decide.
To answer your question, Brandon, not manga. We are trying to be undead.
Okay. All right. Well, then we don't have to worry. All right. Cool.
So yeah, I guess
In fact, I think
we gotta decide.
alive some more people.
Yeah, we should decide if we want to go out now or wait for nightfall.
I'm feeling right now, so I get one for right now.
Anyone else feel strongly?
I mean, nighttime's nicer. I'm not gonna lie, but now's fine too, I suppose.
John? What do you think?
Well, we have cleared the street at this point, so we can
Killed
move while
two
it's
of them
quiet.
for sure. Might be others around.
And then you wanted to see which buildings you had an idea of what buildings you wanted to get into, right? Nothing that's
Are you talking to me or John?
John.
It wasn't me, no.
I didn't
No?
scope anything.
We didn't really. I thought that was you. Well,
Alright, we heading out. To the south.
we'll sneak on the door this way.
Stealth first, before we get out.
Are we
Okay.
stealthy?
I think I'm gonna start sneaking.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Which
Keep my
direction we
boots
going?
are flip-flopping on the ground as I'm going.
As I walk out, I lose track of where Nod is, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, you most definitely do.
Oh, I see him now.
His clip clopping is somehow very quiet.
Walking
And so
off
is
the
John's.
That's all good.
I don't clip clop though.
Well, John's step are.
You guys definitely don't see me too, right?
Totally.
Totally.
I'm just gonna go, psst, come over here, let's go down the road. Do you see any signs on any
Are you able to move your token,
I
Brandon,
just-
or are you not? Still kind of having loading issues.
You're muted, by the way, Brandon. Maybe AFK.
No, just the unmute button. Everything's great.
Anyways,
Great.
we've had so many problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, so one of my new days just like vanishes as we step outside. And I'm, like, okay, so I mean, like, are we like? I look at the other two. Are we like trying to be like all like super
Well-
low key? Is that just a thing?
We
I'm trying to be low key.
I think we're trying to be okay. Low key.
I'll-
Can I do some sort of like perception to see which of these looks like maybe an actual establishment and not just a residential?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
Right on the corner, there looks to be two establishments directly across from one another. One has a bunch of tables and chairs outside the front area. The other, from the sidewalk, you can see a sign hanging beside its door.
To be clear, are we talking the one south of us? Like down here?
So, the corner on the west, directly top and bottom, north and south, those
Like
two
up
buildings. Yeah,
Like over
those two.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. What does the sign say?
It is not facing you. It's facing the street, so you'd have to get up to it to see.
Oh, I see.
Let's mosey on over there then, to the west.
Sure.
To the west.
To the west, yes.
Remember,
I said
the sweat drips off my phone.
Does this look like a forge area right here?
No, it kind of looks like a homeless camp.
Oh,
House,
okay.
unhoused camp.
I don't
And
know
that
how
area that
fast
you're
I
in
can-
as well, not.
Found it,
I mean, it's got a door that's only got one wall attached to it, so that
yeah. I was like, I just felt like
a random door with
it's
no
transformed.
with a big hole right next to it.
Well, there's something going on with this building down.
So from where Lyra is, you can see that this one up here says, oh, my ping didn't work, but on the north, it is the jailhouse.
Okay.
And on the
Where's that
south, it is Jordan's Inn.
Can I
And it
listen
might
at
not
the
be
door
there.
here to see if I hear any footsteps?
Currently, you are not.
This.
I'm sniffing. Do I sniff any of those bastards? Those stinky-
You do not have your scent while you're in hybrid form. You are a goat, remember?
I can turn into a dog.
You gotta turn
How
into
long
a
does
dog
it
to get
take
your
to-
scent.
How long does it take to transform for you?
It's an action.
Quick.
There's a.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that a
He-
window right here?
He accepted, so he's he accepted it, so he's not like going through an
Right.
American Werewolf in London kind of transformation. It's yeah. It's you know, it's in your actions tab, and there's a drop down at the top. So
That's great.
What's up?
the building you were at, John, has a window, and then
Oh, there.
yeah.
I'm gonna snuggle up to the side of the building and not beside any of the doors or windows, and see if I feel any tremors coming from inside the building.
This building you do not. How far is your tremor sense? 10 feet?
10 feet.
Yeah,
I don't know
you're
if you
not
can see
from
my
where
thing
you
right now,
are.
but it's the same as my aura is right now.
Yeah.
Would you?
I like how Momonga's aura is just massive.
I mean, it fits.
It's a 30-foot necrotic aura. Actually,
Oh yeah.
John, you feel a little bit at peace. Not enough for it to like affect you, but feel
Yeah.
a little bit at peace if you're within 30 feet of Momonga.
Oh, nice.
What
Seems
about
pretty
me?
friendly to me.
Do I feel uneasy?
Nope.
Nothing.
You don't. The living folk don't feel anything, but the undead are kind of. Ooh, that's a nice,
Nice plan.
tiny bit of tingle.
That's right.
Your familiar's name is familiar.
He doesn't have a name yet. He just told
Yeah,
me I need a. Here's the familiar I want.
Yeah.
He had a
Like-
choice between four.
Just
So.
call it it.
Call it or thing.
And-
Or
Thing. Yeah.
Thing?
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
it's
it.
not a
Right?
little-
Not present hint.
Yeah. Is that a little too so to speak? Ayo.
As campy as we are going for, that is not out of. It's not too far out of left field.
Fair, fair.
So, since I'm looking in this room, is there anything going on?
Looking in, what you can see, you see, because you stealthed so well, whoever's in there doesn't spot you, but you do see a one of those Virilax sitting on the bed reading. They're trying very hard not to get the gross, gooey venom on their hands onto the book, but it's not working.
I'll just be like, there's a couple beer laps around, so we can walk into
Is that-
Can we like lock the doors so they get stuck in there and just light the house on fire?
Well, we don't have the key.
Yeah.
We could,
Also, we're trying to
break the locks.
We're trying to be stealthy.
Like,
This is a stealth mission at the moment.
Okay.
well,
Alright, can I sniff in this place, see if there's anybody inside?
In there, you've got a 30. It's a 30-foot scent. Where is your?
I mean, I was gonna say, I vote we just go into the inn and try
Yeah.
to gather
Oh,
more
I think that. I don't think you have that anymore. That was from your. That was from your Shuni. You took low light vision
That's
instead
bullshit.
of. You took low light vision instead of scent
But I'm
because you
gonna-
wanted to be able to see a little better in the dark instead of not at all.
Okay, well, that's okay. Let's kick open this door, guys.
wait, don't go in. Let me go in. Let me go in first. Let one of us go in first.
But we're the ones that look like the Virilac.
I'll straighten my mask a little bit.
I leave mine as is because it was perfect already.
I like wave wave Momongo over and be like, we'll try to draw their attention and they can just follow us in and see if we can play this cool.
Yeah.
I'll keep my hat low over my face so that, it looks like I'm weird like
I-
but they can only just see a little.
Are we, before you guys go in, are we waiting outside, me and Not, or are we coming in?
No, you can come in. So I said, just let us go in first, and you can follow in behind, and we can.
I'll put up my hood. I assume I have a hood.
So you're no longer sneaking, right?
No,
Yeah, we're
sorry,
walking.
let me
Okay.
no longer sneak there.
Yeah. So remove your.
I did.
Yeah. Pat as well. Remove your sneak if you got it there.
Is there anyone sitting at this table?
Oh, it looks like you don't have it anymore. So it was removed at some point. There is nobody in here
At all?
at all.
Not even like an innkeeper. Oh,
Not even an innkeeper.
Are there actually play cards on this table?
There are playing cards,
Excellent.
and there is. Let me see. You gotta stop doing that. There is.
If I can't look around otherwise, okay? Just you do your
There's-
thing and I'll get back to you.
There's 12 gold in assorted coins
Oh shit, really?
dang.
on the table in the pot in the center.
I want to play
I like-
cards one hand for all gold.
I was gonna be like, I'll motion. Is there a bartender in here?
No bartender, nobody in here.
Is there a bell anywhere that we can like ring to get service?
There would be a bell there, yeah.
Fuck it, YOLO. I ring the bell.
Okay.
Ring.
Nothing happens.
Get ready.
Nobody shows up.
What was the womple phone? How dare you?
There's no bell.
Was that the bell sound?
As close as you
that
can
to be
get.
the
Yes.
bell? I thought you were doing it because I rang the bell and nothing happened.
Well,
It
a
was
little
just
bit above.
a little rubber piece of plastic, no bell. Womp womp.
Uh,
I'll deal 4 hands of cards out.
Okay.
See with one hand.
Right.
So I want to look at.
D100 highest roll wins.
Nice.
We
what
can
are
do that,
rolling,
yeah.
D20?
D100 highest roll wins.
shit. How about lowest roll wins?
Awesome,
Nope.
bitch.
Do it.
Still need me to roll for you, Mamanga?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay,
Well-
looks like Lyra wins that.
Lyra would takes the pot. And the 12 gold
Oh,
that's
that's
on the
all
table.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I do a search?
Give me
around?
a search.
I assume not. You can also give a search.
As Knock goes out the back door.
I can't go. I can't. I'm just looking around.
Where's that? That's somewhere here.
It should
Seek?
be Seek. Yes.
Where is
Seek
that?
is basic
I
action.
don't know where stuff is in the new one.
You spotted John Dirt apparently. And you also see a hidden compartment that looks like it has not been touched in decades. Much longer than since the town got turned into Virilax.
Can I detect traps on it?
Yeah, go for it.
No.
That, I think, is under thievery in... oh no, disable... I guess that would be another... just a straight perception. Oh, I see Seek. In the little hand icon on the HUD, top left is perception, and Seek is in
Oh
there.
yeah. Is that for detect traps
Yeah.
as well? Okay.
Okay, there's definitely no traps on it.
Alright. I'm just gonna open it then.
Alright, go for it.
Dang, we got some stuff and things in here, boys. Couple unknown spell scrolls.
You get your long hag cold iron fingernails into the little cracks and just pop it up, and the boards that would normally be a single board each that you pull up are connected, so it's just a single compartment that you pop open, and the dust on the floor just pours in on the small bag within.
Is there an upstairs on this place?
There is an upstairs.
Considering that this is an abandoned place, I'm gonna sneak upstairs.
Okay.
Do we see him sneak upstairs?
Well, you would probably see him going towards the stairs and then start walking
I
up
split
slowly.
the currency 5 ways with you guys.
Oh,
Shouldn't have. I guess I shouldn't have given it 5 ways because Mitch shouldn't have been in here.
Yes.
My bad.
How much did
It was-
Mitch get?
It was 300 and let's see. It was 350, but I was at 12 and now I'm at 82, so it was 70.
70?
Which adds up. Yeah.
You sure? I feel like it was higher than that. Wasn't that 389?
I saw it at 349, but I could be
Oh,
wrong.
349. So, he did not get any money.
Oh, weird. It said split 5 ways.
Weird.
And I only got 70, so. If it was
Yeah, he's not
350,
on here.
split 4 ways,
Did
it should
the familiar get?
have been. Oh, that'd be funny.
You're doubling up there.
I don't see any.
a familiar is a legally separate entity that forces
There's also a bunch of unknown spell scrolls and unusual liquids here, and then some. I'll take the healing potion and the antidote, I guess. Someone else should take the oil of non-life.
If I recall, I think I might be able to be of some assistance in possibly identifying some of those spell scrolls.
Yes. With assured identification. Yeah, you're a little better at identifying magic. So it is going to take. I'm assuming you guys are probably closing the doors so people aren't spotting you. It is going to take about an hour per thing.
An to identify something?
Uh,
I thought it
oh
was
no,
10
it's
minutes.
10. It's 10.
10,
That's right.
10 minutes.
So
Me and Joe Dirt should go upstairs, or John
I'll just
Dirt.
take them all for now, and I can pass
yeah,
them that way.
take them all, and then I'll
Yeah.
click the button for folk to look at. It is 10 minutes each.
Gotcha.
There's 3 gold
Opening
left in
random
there
doors.
that I can't take for some reason.
3 scrolls that won't go.
3 gold.
Okay.
3 gold.
Oh, 3 gold.
Yeah, it says there's 3 gold left in there that I can't take.
That's because you split it.
Split it, and I've taken my 1 extra.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I tried to take the remaining 4 and it gave me 1. So I'm guessing people have to go
Okay.
take their last.
I'm probably responsible for that. I can't do anything.
Nope, I think it's just the
not
system.
at-
Oh no, I am. I promise I'll have my better computer next week.
No worries. So I'm gonna bump that up. Oh, I didn't add your 80 from. So you should have a lot more now. There we go.
Money, 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 money.
Yeah.
Did someone go upstairs? Yeah, you guys went up.
Few people did, yeah.
So, Brad, I'm not sure if it was just an effect of people being downstairs, or did I actually sense someone move out of the room that Nod is in and walk
I
past
was
us?
trying to hit my seat first. I don't know if that was what was happening.
Because I saw a little purple outline for a person,
Oh.
and I have tremor
I
sense.
don't know why that would be.
Okay, then it was
maybe
probably
me?
it was
If
probably
I-
just you moving downstairs then.
Might have been, yeah.
I'm gonna stand at this door before I open it to sense if anyone seems to be moving in this room.
And I'll listen here for
I
Okay.
will stay where I am.
You are not seeing any or hearing anyone.
Did I find anything in the room?
There's nothing in any of the rooms. No.
Okay, I'll flip this table and I'm gonna flip the bed.
Oh my god.
Are we allowed to search these rooms, like with an actual roll, or no?
You can, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I'll search this room.
This is not a bathtub in here, guys.
Why do I got eyes on me? I guess just because I rolled to see.
Yeah, I was trying to seek this room. We'll also search this room. I see there's a couple of footlockers, but outside of that, is there anything?
There's nothing in the room. No.
Nothing in the footlockers, I'm assuming then.
No.
And same
Hey.
with mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now that I've gotten Amanga upstairs, don't go downstairs yet, because I gotta. Everything is just like slow as fuck right now. I don't know why.
Let me know if this helps. I'm gonna close out and see if that does. See if I'm the one lagging everything.
Oh,
No, no, no.
shouldn't be
I wouldn't
you.
worry
No.
about that.
It shouldn't be. It
Foundry
But
tends to have a problem where everything is fucked. I don't know why.
It's a larger map.
Yeah, it is because it's a fairly large map. That is. I did actually have to, in order to export it from Arkenforge, I had to split it into 4 parts because it would not export otherwise.
Wow.
Okay, so the first unusual liquid has been posted to chat. That's going to be 10 minutes to figure out. Okay, Not figures it out right off the bat. I guess that nose of yours is still working. That is a potion of leaping. And then the second one is also the same things. Lyra isn't sure. But Not, again, knows that this is a salve of anti-paralysis.
I used up all my good rolls.
Okay.
Oh, anti-paralysis.
Better than a salve of paralysis.
Yeah, exactly. So your religion is best. Okay. So next is the scroll of heal that you're not sure how strong it is. Lyra and Mamanga immediately looking at that. That is a 3rd rank heal, but nobody in the party can cast it.
Yeah.
Unless you got a trick magic item, nobody can cast it. Then there is the second one, and Mamanga is pretty good at figuring that one out. It is a scroll of cleanse affliction.
Alright, so that'll come in.
Yeah.
Cast that one.
And I can't remember. Cleanse affliction is
Occult
divine, occult,
Or
primal. And then Not is looking at the 3rd one, which is Clear Mind. Clear Mind is divine, occult, and primal. So
the
far,
only spellcaster we have is Mamanga now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Assuming you're a spellcaster.
Yeah. A wizard is a spellcaster.
I didn't know he was a wizard.
Oh no. Okay.
You know, a little bit.
Did I know he was a wizard?
He's got a wizardly look to him.
True.
And I'm
But
wearing.
it's 2024, man.
Come on.
All these multi-class people. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Oh, and critical success on that for Mamanga. That is a scroll of haste, which Mamanga can cast. So that one would be good to send over there. And then the last one here, another critical success. That is heroism, which I don't believe anyone can cast. Nope, divine occult.
I take it your spellcasting is Arcana.
Yes, he is arcane.
Yep, I am very arcane.
Yeah.
Some might say the most arcane.
Do you have any other spellcasting you can do? Because if not, none of these other spells you prefer.
Just what happens to be, you might say, innate to my particular form of existence. So no.
Okay.
Big. Wizard shit and being undead
I
shit.
didn't want to send that second thing there. Set of rules. So I'm going to delete that. So Mamanga was also able to decipher that last potion is a potion of cold resistance. Does anyone else have something that might need figuring out?
Does anyone want? Who wants? I got one pretty good. Well, about mine. It's not a 3d8 plus 10. Anyone want that?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Just I don't care, but yeah, thank you.
You could have 5 and we don't even know. Just give us 6.
He has not had time to decide on something, so. Okay, and actually, I have something of something that Mitch is wearing that still has not been identified. So I'm gonna drop that in chat as well. Not doesn't know. Lyra doesn't know, but just barely Mamanga does. So it is a shark tooth charm. It's a consumable talisman. Actually, I'll just drop it into chat. You have to be an expert in acrobatics in order to use it. Is that Lyra?
Be an expert in it?
Yeah, expert.
Looks like it's
Alright.
I'm just reading it.
I see it.
You might
Sorry,
have
John,
to.
are you an expert in acrobatics? Would
I
you
am actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Do you want it?
No, it's fine. We're going to be grabbing
do
the
I need
creature.
Do I need to be attuned to this?
You do not. You're wearing it, and you just need to set it off, and it crumbles once you use it.
Oh, it's a one-time.
It's a one-time. It's
I
consumable.
see.
Oh, it's actually affixed to your armor, so it's not a one-time. It's affixed to your armor, and then you can continue to use it after that. So I think you click use, and then it affixes to your armor from there, and then it adds the action to your list of actions. Okay. So that is an extra 10 minutes. You guys are into the later afternoon. And let me see. And somebody, you hear footsteps actually coming up the stairs. Why did that select all 3 of you? I did not want to select all 3 of you. God damn it, not! Right when I was about to click and drag to select, you walked right into the spot where I was selecting. So,
Classic, not
Shut the
a
fuck you.
everybody can...
Not a dog's always under your feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Even as a goat, or a half goat.
Yeah.
Half goat, half dog, he is still under my feet.
He's not a dog, he's a goat.
Well, if he's not a dog, if he is a goat, he's obviously not a dog.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So, everybody can give me one of those three: perception, stealth, or thievery. So, yeah, stealth.
High check. Just barely succeed, right?
You are actually right on the money. Oh, actually, I did not want to click thievery. I clicked the wrong one. That was supposed to be stealth. For him.
There was
Okay.
Oh, come on.
That was supposed to be stealth.
Pass? 3 out of the 4.
You got 3 out of the 4, and guess how many you needed in order to pass this obstacle?
3 out of
4
the
out of
4.
4.
3 out of the 4.
Hey,
Oh,
I guess
So,
just to be clear for future, if I wanted to use an edge point, could I know that we failed before,
no.
or do I have to decide?
You have to decide before rolling.
Oh, before rolling. I have to
Before
decide.
rolling, yeah.
Okay. It's not like a. not
Right.
an air point.
It's a, oh shit, it's not like a hero point. It's like an,
Hero point.
oh shit, I'm not good at any of these skills, so
Gotcha.
edge point.
Cool. Good to know.
And,
Oh, I thought we were sure.
excuse me?
I think there's some feedback on.
Yeah.
James just wants to say hi.
Hey, Cadence.
You gotta step closer.
She blurring.
Yeah. Oh, and then the plant in the way. Hey! Hey, Cadence. Oh, pretty.
Got a manicure. Hey.
Yeah.
There's the potion coming towards us.
So, you guys hide. One of you is not so great, but does manage to, with the help of the others, get into the room. As the person comes up, goes into the this room over here, and then quickly comes out with a book. You, Lyra, recognize it because you had gone in there. It is a trashy Harlequin romance novel that they're walking out with in their hand, and they go back downstairs. And that's when, as you're watching them go back to the stairs, you spot that there is a potion. It should be mystified, but it's not. Give me a moment to mystify it. There we go. So you guys don't know what it is. If you saw the name before, you don't know the name.
I didn't.
And yeah, it's sitting there as you hear the exterior door thunk shut.
Is there windows in these rooms above?
There are windows. There's no window on the south side that would get you onto the roof of the next building, but there are windows on the front and on the east side.
I guess I wanted to sort of look out the window as I heard them leaving to see if I could see where they were going.
Okay.
Because we haven't seen anyone outside.
Yeah. Watching, they get out of your eye line, but then if you, basically if you run to the one that you're at now, maybe you were at the one on the left and then you run to the next one to see, they go over to this building, which is across the street, directly diagonally. They go into the fairly large building there.
One of these ones? The two above us?
So above you and to the left, across the street.
Gotcha.
So this big one over here.
Trees by it, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
with
see,
the
over
with the
there.
trees. Yeah, a line of trees by them.
Okay.
So what's this mysterious?
I relay that information, like, Okay,
You
never mind.
can pick it up. Someone can pick it up, and I can click the identify button to drop that into chat for people to figure out.
I
Right.
think the
So I picked it up. Too late. Sorry.
Familiar until Brandon has a chance to decide on
I was
what
gonna say,
things it has. It cannot pick stuff up yet.
But it can touch
Fair.
them,
It can touch them, yeah. Yeah, you have
I
to.
decided on his name.
What's
His
that?
name is now Skitters.
Skitters?
His name is now Skitters. Yep.
Okay.
so. I will call
Skitters.
him Skitters.
Skitters.
Get
Ow,
her.
I mean,
So Skitters or Skivert?
Skitters. Like Skitters. across the-
Okay. That's what I thought, but then I think Pat said something else and I got
I said
confused.
Skitters. Or, sorry, Skittles.
Yeah, you said Skivels and that got me confused. And let's make sure that next time it's dropped on the screen. Update. There we go. Alrighty. So, yeah, where is this? It is in your unusual liquid. Crafting is the only way to figure this one out.
That's right.
Oh, and not just gets it. You open it up, you dab your finger in there and taste it, and you're like, oh, this is a greater comprehension elixir.
The only reason I was able to get it was because I tasted it.
Exactly.
Glad you understand.
No idea what it was.
Yep. So, yeah.
We going downstairs? Or what's the plan?
Yeah, I think we're going back down. I mean, we still need to figure out how, like, where we're headed.
Yeah,
We need to,
We can
we need to find the
just go
Carter's
straight across the street.
Yeah.
And then we'll start making our way to different places.
So,
Eventually,
So hold on.
Yeah.
Someone just walked into this hotel, into this inn, walked up the stairs, checked a room, left a potion on the ground, and then left.
they did not leave the potion on the ground. It was because you guys ran into the other room and, like, crouched down to hide that you spotted it. You didn't see it before because you were looking in the rooms.
Oh, so it was already there.
It was already there, yeah. He
Okay.
just came up and grabbed a Harlequin novel and then left.
Oh, Harley.
Yeah, Harlequin romance. I need to find a Harlequin romance name generator, and that's what it'll be named, but I don't have time right now.
Random.
We should call it the Sasquatch's tits.
Sasquatch's tits, that's what it is.
Uh,
I think Krista just walked in as you said that.
No, right. Well, that's a
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah.
She's like,
Have you ever seen the Patterson Gimlin footage? That Sasquatch has big tits. She's just. I don't know how it can be. Who would have thought to put tits on a costume of a Sasquatch? So that's why I think it may be real.
I mean, it makes sense. Right?
People are very weird and have very strange kinks, so I would not put it past them.
It's been an hour since I last did first aid on myself, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna top myself off.
Okay.
Does anyone else need tree wounds? AKA not, because you're the only one that's not.
Yeah.
dead.
Let's do that.
Do you want risky surgery?
Sure, let's do it. Don't trust it. Hey!
That's on myself. You're next. How much health do you miss? Do you need me to, like, where are you at?
He went outside.
Oh,
I'll come back.
Oh, okay.
Who's faster? I'm right beside you.
Clear, we wouldn't be doing this inside. I would.
Yeah.
I'll just do the same thing then.
Watch the eyes.
I gotta. There you go, buddy.
Ooh, nice. 2 critical successes.
Hey. And it is properly giving the +1 now, which is great.
Yeah. And Momonga actually has the
Stitch
other
mark.
one. Wait, why is... Is there a random wall there?
Yeah, I couldn't go from like. I had to go all the way around the table.
Weird.
Yeah.
Don't know why. It shouldn't be affecting it, but it's there. If you hold still there, John, we've got another person. He's got Stitch Flesh, Mamonga.
I do.
So,
I'm just gonna see him walk up to me like a needle. What are you doing? Dude.
Without even asking, just patch you up.
Yeah.
Medicine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Treat
I
wounds.
see holes they need filled.
Yeah. Do you want some treat wounds?
That's what she said. If he's just gonna walk up and do it, I'm just gonna like stand there and stare at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I'm
what?
just
It's-
saying he's got treat wounds and you're missing HP, so.
No, I know. I get that, but I'm trying to like, what if he would
Roleplay it.
actually do that? Yes.
No. It'd be more like something like, I noticed that you have a couple rents and tears, and it doesn't seem like our living companions really know exactly what to do, but I might be able to help you with that.
I'll like give him a nod. Let's see what you can do.
Alright.
If it ain't worse than our last one.
Yeah, it can't be worse than any of the other ones that have tried to patch me up.
Oh wait, I guess that was Ramsey, not you, right?
It's happened to John as well.
Oh
Oh, has it?
Yes.
Okay. Success. There you go. 9, and
All
that
right.
puts you almost at full or at full? Oh, close to. 12 off, yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So, reminder, there is the graveyard if you want to go that way. And I am going to roll a D100 highs or lows.
Almost highs.
Always highs.
No, wait, let's do that.
Why always highs?
Because always highs.
But what if you need lows
Always
like
high.
you do often?
Well, then
that's
50% of the time,
bad for us.
we'll be wrong all the time.
50% of the time, you're right all the time. 100% of the time. Okay. So, yeah. Nothing has popped up like was going to. 1, 2.
Do we
Oh,
sneak?
actually, did finish.
Why would we want to go to the graveyard then?
There could be clues there. That's why it's a possibility.
Yeah, clues and also extra parts.
Yeah.
My clue's pointing over here.
Extra parts are
Alright,
good.
guys, we moving? What's up?
Yeah, I think we should be moving. I saw that other person go into the building up north, diagonal from
Yeah.
us.
So let's do.
Northeast.
Let's
Chase the
quick
person.
check. I think we can hear something.
Oh, I guess I should stealth too. Although it's probably gonna
Sorry, I'm grabbing water.
No worries.
If we're I'll stealth and roll stealth.
You'll roll stealth as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Are there any other buildings here that seem to be like establishments?
There do appear to be some, as you're heading north. Why does that keep coming?
I also point out south of us that I see another one of those mech dudes all the way down there. Yeah, by the
So, north, you see a couple signs. One is, Joey's hunting supplies. One is Bertha's brothel. And then east, you do see a sign quite far east. You see a sign, you can't read it from here, but it does have a the symbol that you would normally see on a butcher.
Do you mean west? 'Cause we
West,
came from
sorry,
north, right?
sorry.
Yeah, just one.
And then there was nothing to the south.
This
So probably
giant
houses.
building that I saw someone else walk into, does it have a sign?
It does not.
What was this one that's right with that I'm right by the doors?
That one you do not know. You'd have to open the door to find out.
Well, you guys ready to fight?
Start opening random.
Are we kicking open that door? Not the one that we saw someone walk into?
Yeah.
No, the one that is above us is the one that somebody walked in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Are we not going into that one?
I mean, I'm like right by this door right
Nods like a fucking child.
I vote we go to the house where I saw someone walk in. Is it a house up here, or is it a big...
That's definitely not a house.
I vote we go up there.
It doesn't have the look of a mansion.
Is there any
here.
windows?
There are two sets of windows. Window there, window on the other side as well.
Is there anyone inside when I look in?
When you are looking inside, there is a group of, actually not in that one. There's probably the guy who grabbed the book in there, sitting with his feet up, flipping through the Harlequin romance fairly slowly. Sasquatch
Does he
tits.
seem like a civilian, or like...
He does seem like a civilian, yes.
Alright.
How about in this one? This one looks like a schoolroom.
It does look like a schoolroom. There are no children. It is all adults in there. The one person at the lectern, you see that there is a hard hat sitting on the lectern as he's talking. And every time he says something, everyone in the room nods and sometimes shakes their fists in agreement.
We hear what they're saying.
What was Knott's stealth check? Okay.
Well,
I
it's not like they'd notice a goat going past them.
need a half goat, half dog. Remember.
Yeah,
Um,
you're in your
Breathing heavily
hybrid
over
form?
it, right?
He is in his hybrid form, yeah. So
But I
let
still have the
me.
mask on, right? I still
You
got the
do
mask.
have
They saw
the
something.
mask on. Oh. I
Unless
need
they've got really good
to
percent.
roll.
I mean,
Not. So you lift up the window ever so slightly to be able to hear, and the person sitting directly next to the window turns and looks behind them. There's probably about a dozen of them in there.
oh,
He does not see you yet, but he hears the window lifting.
I just don't do anything.
Okay, give me another, give me either hide or sneak. It's probably going to be the same.
I like, not just like, they're like dinosaurs. If you don't move, they
If you
can't
don't
see
move,
you.
they won't see me, right?
They'll just think it's like a painting, not a window.
Alright, so you move your hands just in time as you see his shoulders start to turn. He looks behind, he doesn't see you. Doesn't even see your horns as you're like sunk down. We need at least, well, I don't tell you how many you need for these.
Right.
So, crafting, deception, or religion as they are talking.
From all of us?
From anyone who wants to get close enough to hear what's being talked about.
I'll get it on that too.
Okay.
I'll roll deception.
I think
Yeah,
your crafting and religion are.
Oh, I
the
didn't
same.
read.
Yeah, click the roll. Worse. So your religion and crafting are both higher. Are both the same, that is. So this. Okay. So two of you have no fucking clue what's being talked about in there. Lyra and Momoga, though, it is a union meeting. Workers for
We should
the
definitely bust this union meeting.
workers for the nearby factory. So they are upset because they're slowly being replaced by constructs. Them being intelligent undead, they're being replaced by mindless undead, clockwork creations, and animated objects.
That is upsetting.
Yeah, it is upsetting. They're not too happy, but you do hear them talking about Decrocia having an office on the second floor of the factory. They call her both the boss and Decrocia. She's been paranoid lately and never leaves the factory without overwhelming security. Usually 10 or 12 of the clockwork riflers always with her when she leaves. And you guys didn't have a fun fight with just
Against
the two.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that a part of that problem was that we missed it.
That's true, but 10 or 12 of them, they're
Still,
yeah, firing rifles at you. That's not going to be fun. And
I suggest you quietly go over there, climb up to the second story, and destroy it.
And let's get another one of these, another highs or lows.
you know it.
We can let Brennan pick.
That's fair. We could rotate.
I guess, yeah.
Brandon, highs or lows? What would you like?
Oh, let's go lows this time.
Let's go lows this time, and you're sure about that?
Ah, you ruined everything. You're on a kick.
Yeah, you know, yeah, why not? I am sure.
Okay, so
Watch what happens.
watch what happens. A crawling hand actually starts tugging on your robe, and it's not Skitters.
Oh, well, hold on.
It kind of flops onto the stump end and then starts signing something to you.
Alright, little.
What is it, Lassie? Is somebody fallen into the well? Where are we going?
So,
Crazy, I fell into a well again?
how many of you would have learned sign language for Necro?
Necro?
Probably fucking not.
I don't even know Necro. I doubt it.
I can't honestly say that I would have thought of it.
Okay.
Like, you have
But
Skitters,
if you
so
just
like
seriously just
Well,
like
that is true. I do have Skitters. That is true.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, so Skitters can help you out.
Okay. So, so that you can communicate, or so that Skitters can occasionally communicate I don't even know how to rudimentary conversations
Yes.
with you. You do understand the signing. It's a little quick for you, but it is there. And you catch Shroud, House, Follow.
Oh, okay. Hey guys. This one says, if I get this right, that it wants to take us to the house where the straw guy is.
perfect.
All right, let's follow.
We will follow the hand.
You guys,
Alrighty.
you guys are trusting some.
We're
Random
trusting some random new guy who's being brought, led by some random hand. Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
like everything else has
Makes
been
perfect sense for our group, right?
everything else has been immediately hostile. This thing walked up, didn't attack us, and said, "Hey, we want to take you to where you want to go."
Doesn't seem smart enough to trap us either.
It's,
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
Alright. So, he leads you down to here. And then the map is too big for me to move. I believe it's all the way over here. And I need to find where the actual door is. It starts taking you down this alley here between these buildings.
It's like he did his plan.
Oh,
what were they called again? Freakouts?
The diddles.
Oh, I know that.
P-diddles?
and then down
Isn't
here. What's that?
Isn't Padiddle a game card? Padiddle, yeah. When I,
Allegedly.
Over
Oh,
here to this
Allegedly.
small, unassuming mansion.
Oh.
So,
How are
we never
mansions
noticed this
unassuming?
when we came in. I mean, that dog's house looks better than mine.
Sure you
And
wouldn't
guys
mind living in that doghouse.
it climbs into this window, which is cracked open just enough for the hand to climb in, but it does point to the front door.
Okay.
well, John, it seems we arrived.
I'm just gonna yell at you guys and be like, you guys, there's some dude in like a top hat over here. Looks really like suspicious. I don't know, I think it's a trap.
What?
I'm gonna get my glue bomb ready to pull the glue bomb.
Did I hear blue bomb or blue bomb?
I'll let
My glue bomb.
I'll approach the door with Mamunga and let him knock, because the hand seemed to have had an attachment to him.
Okay.
You know, that's fair. That's
Motion to him to knock, but I'll stand at the front door.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Are you chilling by the window?
Don't know why it's not showing through the door. There we go. So the door is answered by another crawling hand. It's a different kind of shade of rotten green, so it is definitely a different one. And it signs, "Follow, sir," and leads you down to this door on the right.
All right. Heck yeah. Finally, some decent.
Yeah.
Finally, someone recognizes our importance.
That's right. That's right.
Goddamn respect.
Just respect on this name.
So, there is a little anteroom in here, which then opens into the billiard room that you saw the person wearing a top hat in. So, I'm going to show everyone what this guy looks like. He is also a Verilac. He has a glowing staff, and a top hat, and a leather duster.
I point him towards the door. One moment, mister. And then I help not through the window.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Now that we're all
Thank you.
assembled. Golly
So,
gee.
the man
Sorry,
says,
my goat's not good with doors.
Your goat is definitely not good with doors. Although
No hands.
if what I hear about the pub is correct, neither are the rest of you hopping through a window to kill some villagers.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go through the.
He,
Doesn't sound familiar. We were at the inn recently. Nothing bad happened there. Nothing went missing there for sure.
is that why your goat is wearing the face of the bartender?
Are you
I have no
sitting there
idea
trying
what you're
to lie
talking
to him?
about. Meanwhile, I'm
Also wearing a face?
I am.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just gonna go into this room over here and take off.
what have I
Gotta go powder my nose.
And then I'll come back out after I'm done. I'll be like, "What? I just had a little schmutz on my face."
I did the same one in this powder room. Oh,
He says, well, it doesn't bother me. Trust me.
They started it.
How could you
I'm
tell
sure
that
they
I
did.
wasn't the bartender?
Bartender is much taller and fatter than you are.
I just want to say, I definitely don't say this, but I have the strong urge to say, hey, I like your face.
Yeah.
I do not say that.
You think it very loudly, though.
Very loudly.
He says, my understanding is that you have been looking for information about the boss, Decrocia.
Yes.
Maybe.
The one who
Who's
did
asking?
this to me. Says, I am known as the Shroud.
Ah.
Why
Well.
do they call you the Shroud?
Because I worship Norgobur, and I sacrificed my name to him.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, Timmy says you're a trustworthy man.
Yes, I believe I should be. I am trustworthy with those who are trustworthy themselves.
Well, I'm really glad that we didn't harm him. And I'll like look at Not.
Daggers.
Seems to be a good, good help to you so far. And
Says, yes, that would not have gone over with me well.
well, we're definitely looking on for some information on this hag. But at first, maybe you can tell us what's going on in this town and bring us up to date, because nobody else really seems to want to.
Says, yes. Well, there was a poison poured into our water supply. Comes from, as far as I can tell, one of the factories. She's mass producing 2 alchemical ingredients there. And he kind of discusses it. Give me a crafting check, except for manga, because you have not heard about what's happened in the group's past.
Okay, sure.
Nice.
Would I be able to use an edge point for this?
You can.
I would
God
like
damn it, I always forget about those.
Alright.
Plus 0.
So,
How do I use that?
I do it for you. I just dropped it by 1. So, you know that, you recognize the alchemical ingredients that were in the evidence chest in the basement of the mansion, the manor. Brain grit and tremor paste. From the sounds of it, she has made an attempt to do what the others had stopped at the farm and poisoned a town with it.
Shit. So their intent, oh goddamn. Their intent was to turn the entire continent into Miralax, essentially.
Says, I don't know if the intent was Viralax so much as just killing, but when enough people are poisoned, the hatred and anger caused by it can summon up the necromantic energies of those feelings and create Verilax. And that is what happened here. Those who did not turn into revenants like the Makelins.
Okay, does that word mean anything to me? I don't know what a Meglin is.
It sounds like a name. Makelin.
Okay. Like a family name?
Like a family name, yeah.
And do I know what a revenant is?
Give me a, I need to, open up a revenant, and I need to, so roll me a, recall knowledge, religion or undead lore.
I'm bad with both of those, so.
Go with religion, because I don't have undead lore.
Alright, so you have no idea. And a manga. Why'd you roll crafting? Not?
I don't know. There's a crafting thing that was next week.
Oh, yeah, because you were away. They figured it out, but you also know. It was brain grit and tremor paste that was used to poison the town.
So they were the original poison.
So you can roll a recall knowledge, religion, or undead lore. I don't think you have undead lore.
So it was religion on which one?
Undead lore.
Yeah. Alright, religion. Just roll it back.
Okay. So none of you actually know what a revenant is. Unfortunately, not even Mamanga.
I'll go ahead and just ask him. Sorry, I'm not familiar. What's a revenant?
Says a revenant is an undead who arise from their murder. They're driven only by the obsession for revenge against their murder.
See, and
Sounds
so
like a
the
new friend
Meglins.
boy.
So,
Yes.
so the Meglins presumably were the target of this all, and that's
No.
why they turned into revenants, or
I believe it was because they were murdered on their wedding night. The poison killed them on their wedding night.
their green wedding.
Somewhat, yeah. Birub and Dayama Makelin. If you do happen to go by the graveyard, they have set themselves up there. Just make sure they know that you're no friend to Decrosia. Otherwise, you may find yourself a target of their anger.
Do you think that they'd come and help us if we did a straight-on attack?
Unlikely. Everybody even myself, we fear her. It's, I believe, something to do with the poison that,
Causing fear.
the poison has given us an aversion to her. Even I believe that I could defeat her, maybe not one-on-one, but no matter what, I can't bring myself to move against her personally.
I wonder if that was
But you could
it.
help us out.
Well,
Maybe give us some stuff.
just because I can't move against her personally does not mean that I can't hire mercenaries.
Or you could just, maybe unlock a door for us someplace so we can get in easier.
It says I have no inn in the factory, but you could probably stake it out for some time to figure out some form of ingress and egress. I will tell you everything I know as a gesture of good faith. She imports firearms from Alkenstar, both to arm her clockwork riflers and to resell as products from her factories. It's a sure way to financial ruin, but shows her desperation to keep the town's floundering finances afloat. More strangely, Grocia also ships large quantities of these inert alchemical components, so-called inert, as you have mentioned, to someone in the Axon Wood, a lawyer in Salashore, and a woman called Nathnelma at the Twilight Castrum.
Ooh, that's a new name. Well, the recipients in Sallow Shore and the Axon Woods are, let us say, dealt with.
That is good to know. Anyone who wants to can roll a society check. Mamanga does know, but if anyone else wants to see if they know what the Twilight Castrum is.
Oh, cool.
Okay, Not knows as well. And did you want to roll, John, or no?
Oh, my society's garbage.
Worth a shot. Mine's
Yeah,
plus
we're
0, but I still roll.
Use one of your fancy,
Oh, there's not.
one of your big rolls.
Edge points.
before we get to the fight.
Oh, the hero points. Yeah.
Okay, come on. Recall knowledge, right?
It
Like a
doesn't matter. You
society,
can just
we-
roll a society. It's fine to do it openly. But you do not know either. So, Mamanga and Not know that it is a fairly prestigious necromancy school in Yilid. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's Y-L-E-D.
Illid sounds good to me.
Yilid. There we go.
Y-E-L-D.
Y-L-E-D.
Okay.
There we go. Twilight Castrum, a necromancy school in Illid. It says, don't know much about these shipments other than the names put on the boxes, but I do know that Nathnelma is the one paying the bills for all of them. She's obviously the one in charge of the operation.
You wouldn't happen to have a bunch of like alchemy, like alchemical fire or stuff like that, would you? Or maybe some dynamite.
I do not, but
You wouldn't happen to be able to get us.
no, unfortunately not. This isn't the kind of town to find things like that.
It's really weird that you keep using my first name, but I'll let it slide.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
My name's Doc. Don Dog.
Oh, well that must be confusing.
Unfortunately not. I'm like, yeah, it is unfortunate. This is, you got a really weird way of just call me Mr. Dog. Mr. Adog.
Mr. Dog.
Mr. Adog.
Adog.
Yes. Adog.
He says, once Decrosia is dead, or if you can manage to force her to leave town, I will meet you outside of town. I'll pay you 250 gold and provide you a ring of wizardry.
Ooh,
Not
fancy.
But anyway, aside from that point, how can we also get your other township people to not attack us on site?
Not gonna happen.
Well, we feel that they're in
some
the-
more faces cut off.
He says with the poisoning, the fear of Decrosia, they have become somewhat connected to her in a ugly way. They have become xenophobic, even of other undead, which is unusual for undead.
You don't seem to share that same impression of us.
He smiles and says, well, I was against her before she killed me with this poison, and I am somewhat of a necromancer myself. So I have been able to prevent some of the effects.
Do you think it's possible that if we were able to deceive them into thinking we're aligned with the Crosia, that they would stop attacking us on sight?
Says that is possible. Not entirely impossible, but you may still have difficulty. It may be difficult to convince them. Not with your sense motive. What would I even use? So he seems to be entirely honest.
Well, I have two questions going into this, both of which I'm hoping will help us in our endeavor to eradicate the plague of Decrosia. First off, this used to be a mostly living town of the Quick.
Yes.
Now everyone's dead. Would there be somewhere that might have a lot of healing potions or something to pick up. That won't be of use to you guys anymore.
Just what do we
Or
have?
like bottles of sunlight, or other things that would be otherwise illegal, but in a mostly living town probably would have been more common.
Yes. Let me see what we have in town. Butcher. Houses. He says, I think the best you will find are maybe some bottles of perfume in the old brothel.
I'm not super familiar. What's a bottle of perfume do?
It's just a bottle of perfume.
Oh, okay.
Like a literal bottle of perfume.
They're useless to them because they can't smell anymore? I don't know if I'm
yeah. With ghouls and ghasts, if they're in a town of Quick, they will usually try to hide the scent of decay with lots of perfume. But if they're just in a town all undead, they don't really care. You don't know about Virilax if they have the same penchant to try to be a little better for that.
Right.
But
and my other question, would I know Decrocia wasn't like a necromancer, was she? Like, she didn't have the capacity to raise a bunch of mindless undead, did she? Would I know that about her?
Let me find...
Or about rust tags in general, if you want me to roll hag lore.
So... roll me a... recall knowledge, society or hag. Okay, so you know that Decrocia is not a spellcaster.
Right.
Some rust hags might be, but she is definitely not.
So I would ask Shroud, where did all these mindless undead constructs come from? That seems to be protecting her.
He says, I believe they were gifts from Nathnelma. Some of them did come along with the shipments. Others may, with shipments returning from Mead, and some may have been within caskets that I did not see, but...
As a necromancer yourself, do you know any way we might be able to get rid of a bunch of them swiftly? I heard she's pretty well guarded nowadays.
He says, the forge spurned that she keeps do have a particular weakness to cold.
Anything like that that helps old weapons or something.
I do not know. I am sorry.
Not to be entirely selfish, but you wouldn't happen to have any old spellbook that you don't want to use anymore.
Give me a make an impression check. Do you still need me to do that for you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Don't apologize. I don't know if or when your thing's gonna come back up, so I've got to find your make an
Oh, I know when
impression.
it'll come back up and work. When I get the better.
Oh
computer.
yeah. There is diplomacy is after. Okay. Ooh, that was really good, actually. I was not expecting with your +3 to get that high.
I roll.
You
Yo.
should know that Brad rolls really high.
So what you're saying, what I'm hearing is maybe delay getting the other computer set up for like.
Yeah.
Because you
Brad
might
do all
actually
your
hit when we
for
get
you.
into a fight and stuff like that.
He says, I do have 2 backup spell books. I could give you one of them to scribe from.
That would be phenomenal.
I can't remember. Did you take the feat that let you scribe quicker?
That's a great question. So I can't really be careful.
Oh, we forgot to give you that 4th level class feat when you took your archetype, but
Oh,
yes, so you can. Yeah, so it only takes you 10 minutes per spell if you succeed at the learning a spell check.
yes, excellent.
Yeah, you've got a lot that you can choose from. You've got Undying Conviction. I'm just gonna see if I can find something really good for you. I already have Magical Shorthand, don't need that again. Weapon, you're not that type. Yeah, we'll look at that later. That's gonna take a while to look at.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could find something like that, but no, there's quite a few. So yeah, you can scribe a bunch of these spells. He does say, I do have a warehouse north of here that has a hidden door, as it were. That you may want to spend a little time in.
From one necromancer to another. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. I may not. Well, we'll just say practitioners of the craft do need to stick together.
Yes, we do.
He says, so you will want to head north. The word just left my head again. The warehouse is across the street, past the stable, and slightly north of that. Enter, go through the door inside, the next door, and then find the cage cage room, and there is a hidden door on the south wall within that cage room that will take you up onto the second floor. And there you can rest the night without fear of being discovered, as long as you're not, of course, making a racket. There are no windows up there. It was once a speakeasy and illegal gambling den, but these villagers don't tend to care about that anymore, and we don't get too many visitors either.
Thank you so very much. That will be immensely useful.
You are welcome.
And while we're on the trail of directions, where would we find the warehouse that Decrocia is normally holed up in?
The factory?
Yeah, the factory, sorry.
Further east of here, about 5 or 10 minutes near the edge of the town. Did I say east or west? Further west of
east.
here. I don't know why I keep getting those backwards right now. Further west of here, west of here, you will find the tributary of the river. Follow that upstream to the end where she's dumping the chemicals into the water. And you will find the fountain there.
The factory?
The factory, yes.
And we heard she's quite well guarded with constructs when she leaves. I assume it's the same when she's there. She probably has a dozen or so constructs in the warehouse as well.
Says, my understanding is there are not that many within. You generally just need to pay attention to the guards outside and the workers inside. I don't know how many she has in there, but the riflers are typically called when she's about to leave.
Sounds good. Anyone else have any questions for the Shroud?
No, I think I'm good.
Is there anyone else in town that might also want Decrocia dead, aside from the Meglins?
No. The rest are just too fearful of her.
I think our paths are going to be... This is just me talking to the group. We want to visit maybe the cemetery. We maybe want to visit that factory of the shroud, or the warehouse of the shrouds, and then we're off to kill a hag.
Were the Meglins at the
The graveyard.
graveyard? Sorry, did I miss that?
You might have.
Okay.
Alright. And where do we meet you after the hag's dead?
Outside the town, probably a little, I'd say, at the hill that you were watching over the town from, east of here.
Wait, how do you know we were there?
I put my mask back on. We were never there.
He says, you came from the east and you definitely watched the town. That is the only place to get a good vantage.
Seem to know the lay of the land very well.
I do. Also, I heard word from my Carter.
Wait, how?
Oh, he had some ravens in the cart.
See, I told you why it was not a good idea to murder him. Ravens. Okay.
We should. Well, do you guys want to go and rob this guy blind while he's here, or do we go to the graveyard?
I think we're trying to stay in good standing of the shroud, out of character.
I mean, there's there's chaotic evil and there's chaotic stupid. I think we play it straight-ish with this guy for right now, and then we'll see later. My vote.
Come on, guys. One time I heard about this person who went and pickpocketed a lich. Pretty epic.
And then he got feeble-minded.
Yes.
And he got feeble-minded.
Drank his phylactery, all that stuff.
It was fun stuff.
It was. She was not happy.
Right, guys, go. No, but it was pretty epic.
So I think we go and find the
I was
Nicklins.
only feeble-minded for like.
Yeah. Well, thank
Okay.
you for all the information, and yeah, the hag will be dead soon. Rest
Alrighty. So, rather than you guys moving up there, I will move you guys off stream.
Are we going to
Actually,
the
we've still got an
factory first?
hour, but let's go to the yeah. Let's actually drag you up there then. But we will be swapping to a different map soon once I get you up to the room. I'm just dragging Momoga and Skitters.
Am I going the right way? I don't know.
Straight north.
Might have trouble finding.
Straight north.
I just got.
Is that all through straight north?
Yep. Everyone can go straight north.
That one building with the broken mirror looks pretty interesting.
Past the sidewalk?
Yep, past the sidewalk on the other side of the stable.
Oh, I see. All the way up. Up here.
Up there. That door. Everyone's moving, so it's just lagging to hell for me.
Why do they make it so tight?
That's what she said.
He said we could go anywhere in here, right?
He did not specify that you could, but
But
I
like,
mean,
But also didn't say that we shouldn't be snooping around.
yeah.
Aren't we supposed to find some secret room or something like that?
Yes, it is. He told you where to find it.
No, he said there's a secret room, so now we gotta find it.
He told you exactly where it was.
Until the I don't.
Yeah, well,
I don't remember.
So no.
Just follow Momoga.
okay.
Oh, well, I have no idea.
North. Up towards me. If you can see me. Up north here.
I'm inside like a maze of crates inside the building.
Whose fault is that?
Hey, I was just
Could be anyone.
Yes, it could be anybody.
Okay.
Obviously, it wasn't my fault.
Across here. So Momoga can kind of skip through because I'm moving him,
Yes, thank you.
but
guys want to go find an office, it's down there. So it might be in here. Look closer. I do not. I'm not aware. Okay, so let's see what's happening.
Do we see anything useful in the piles of stuff?
No. It's just old shit. Stuff that's probably possibly getting ready for getting sent, or empty boxes.
I see. What? How did I end up here?
I don't know how you ended up there.
How did I end up upstairs?
I don't know how you went
Is this
upstairs.
the one we were talking about?
That is the one
Mead?
that's being talked about. Why did the stairs not send Momoga up, and then John was able to go up with no problem?
Skill. John's just that talented. He's been
Well,
using stairs his whole life and on life.
Hey, I got it.
It's good. It's good.
There's another bar up here.
There is another bar up there. It's a speakeasy. I don't know why it's not.
Bring me beer.
I bring him a beer.
I'm not even gonna bring you a beer. I'm gonna give you a double, three-finger shot of whiskey.
Nice.
Boom, take it.
I will slowly sip it. Because I'm a
You know, so it's,
civilized zombie.
and it's just leaking out of you, right?
No.
There we go. Momoga is upstairs as well. Looks like everyone is on 10. Okay. It's on floor 2. And now I can go configure and set the initial view position, save changes. Okay, so do we want to be sitting here and learn a few spells and sleep the night, or do we want to hop over to the graveyard?
Spend the night?
I think that John was saying, and I think Lyra as well, to go to the graveyard first and then to the warehouse. This was just to get you guys here so that you guys would be here when we open the thing here. Oh, there we go. Now
Yeah, I'm
it's-
okay with either.
Yeah, I'm okay with going to the graveyard first.
Okay.
We didn't ask if the town was more lively at night.
You did not. So, if you guys stop moving around for a bit so that this doesn't take forever for me to click something, and I can send you to the cemetery.
I was busy.
I know. Remember me saying, please stop moving?
Not familiar.
Okay, so let's get rid of Mitch and drop Lamanga down and delete the duplicate and drop Skitters down. Okay, so this, and I am scrolling up to here. So the cemetery is surrounded by rusted metal fencing and a tall gate that has fallen off its hinges. Within, the hard ground is broken by dry grass and brown weeds. There are a lot of graves, but most of them are just empty holes. and there's a pair of stone monuments standing at the very back, depicting a young couple in wedding clothes.
Generally, that's the back.
That's the key. People we want to talk to and say. So we should start mumbling about how much we hate that hag. Oh, that hag's the worst. We should kill that thing.
Kill the head.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Oh,
Alright.
the map is so much smaller, and I can actually move with
Yeah.
the arrow keys. Sometimes. Yes.
Oh, I always click and drag personally.
I do usually do that, but it's moving with the arrow keys doesn't mess with the screen on the side here, the player screen that I've got, as much. It's just when like you guys are spread out a lot because I clicked and dragged it, like spreads the camera out way far, and then it's hard to see. But that is only because the screen that I've got on OBS is very small, so I don't know how it looks on an actual monitor if someone's watching it.
Gotcha.
So, all these empty graves, and this
I'm guessing
is,
these are all the town people.
yeah.
Never back out.
Yeah.
You do see some bodies in them that have just had their heads chopped open, and there's no brain inside. You see some that's just flayed, and all it is the rotting skin that's left.
Skeletons.
The skeleton is gone, it's just the flesh that's left.
Oh.
Is there
Scary skeletons.
any sign of revenants around here?
So, let's get a seek going.
Might have some more skelly buddies, skelly bros running around.
You might. What you guys know, though, that Mamanga doesn't, is that the tremor paste is made from ground up skeleton. Ground up bone. Okay,
Try a little skeleton,
so, scroll down. Oh boy, not. Your nose must actually be working, because you do spot two people behind their respective statues. The man wearing a top hat on the left, the woman wearing a dress on the right, and then there's a priest at the back, but there doesn't appear to be someone to go with that. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. Let me see. Does it show both of them in the book? No. I'm going to open. Oh, wrong thing. This and show. He did tell you their names. This is Birib Malkin. And
Mailman, where's your girlfriend? The other
Ooh.
male chick.
and this is Dayama Malkin.
Oh, the dog's definitely gonna call the milkman. Milkman. And are they gonna talk to us? Did they notice us? Notice them?
They do notice you. Oh, and I had her select when I clicked that, but anyone who would like to show that you're not friends of the boss can give me a diplomacy check.
I'm a +0, so I'm gonna stay away.
Can I use one of the hit points in this one?
Not on this one, and you don't need to with not. That was almost a crit. 31 out of 32 to get a crit. What do you say, not?
Man, I hate that hag bitch. She's worse. We want to kill her. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, you guys seem like you're down to kill some awful bosses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Bad boss.
Who are
This
you?
is me. Definitely
What?
not an undercover cop.
Right.
Who are
Got
you?
some drugs.
I'm just a guy looking to kill a boss and make some money. Well, actually, I'm not a dog and I'm not a goat either, but I am a man. I might not be a man. I'm not sure what I am, but I know I want to kill a boss.
Let's see. And you're here in Pact to find a boss to kill?
Well, just specifically a boss. What was her name again, guys?
Decrocia.
Marisha? Crocia? Yeah, Crocia.
Crocia.
How about you guys? Crocia. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that you guys would find familiar and want to kill. That's what I want.
You plan to kill Decrocia?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Chop her head off.
I see. Well then.
I heard you guys are down with
Well,
you're another man, right?
if we could move against her, we would.
Sometimes you don't have to move against somebody. You just have to help somebody else move against somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You do make sense. He steps up to his wife, and they kind of and then he points to a spot right behind the priest statue, right there, and says, "Dig, about 2 feet under. We did loot the graves to try to find something to help us, but we can't move against her. So maybe it will help you."
Do you guys have any other information to make this information valuable as well? Anything I can do to not die?
Unfortunately not.
Already undead or something like that, right?
Says, let me see. There is a, well, it may be worth it to go to the partially collapsed bridge. Sabotage it. It's the closest one to the. It's the closest one to the factory, so she uses it often.
Would you know where to get something to sell? Dog just just chopping at some pillars unless it's like a wood bridge. Probably wouldn't do as much as we would have.
Says I'm not sure, but it's collapsed partially. There must be a weakness that you can find.
Fair enough.
Right?
Excellent. Well, you guys are like great people. Thanks so much. Is there anything else that you like? Maybe if you want to write a note, we can shove it in the Crochet's mouth on her severed head as after she dies. I have no qualms about that.
They glance at one another and says,
Even a poem.
pen and paper?
Yeah, and I pull it out because I always have pen and paper on.
Well, you're an investigator, of course you do.
I may not look
Ink
it.
and paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
I may not look it, but I've got pen and paper all the time.
They,
You might have to just ignore some of my notes I have there. You can erase them.
they, write out a note, describing their enmity for her and how they hope that once she is dead, they can finally die and rest in peace.
I'll
And
finally say to you, I'll be like, if you really want to, you can draw a big dick on the pages.
oh, it's already there.
Alright, so we'll just shove it down her throat and she can choke on
Alright, so, what is happening here is I need, I think, I don't have the thing to automatically give you, XP, so I have to do it manually, don't I? Can I do it from, apparently I cannot do it from here, so yes, I have to go to each character sheet individually to give you XP, which is oh, I forgot to give you XP for the shroud as well. So that
just
is
wait. So we can go run to the bridge and chop it down real quick before we lay down and build it. At least, rig it up so it falls quick.
yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do first, because you don't get XP for that, that is an opportunity to possibly get an edge point. This is giving you 200 XP for allying with the shroud and for convincing the Makelins that you are going to be
Shit down her
helping.
throat.
Yeah. Shove their note down her throat.
Very nice.
Is it the
So-
case that once we've murdered Decrosia that you guys will know, or should we come back and let you know?
He says, or she says, my understanding of our condition is that we will die. It would be wonderful if you could rebury us once we have passed, finally.
Fair enough. I got one question too. Who buried all of the town if they all died? Once.
She says, oh, they didn't. These are the prior deaths before the poisoning, except for the first few who succumbed to the poison.
They've been using their bodies to farm the brain grid.
Yes,
Or the tremor
Oh,
based
I see.
both.
Okay.
Taking the brains for the brain grit and the tremor paste, the bones for the tremor paste.
mean, if we just bury most of your body, can I like purchase some of your bones off you ahead of time? I mean, you won't be neat.
Purchase.
They say, I'm not too sure about that.
Well, suit yourself.
Is there any caskets that seem like they might have skeletons in them here?
Not, well, the ones that have had their brains removed didn't have all of the bones taken. But they're not in the best of shape. I don't think does summon undead require. Technically, summon undead doesn't need a body. You basically just summon it. So.
Oh, I was just thinking about the differences for myself, for my companions. Okay, yeah, just like you, yeah, just like you fleshies, like like the bandages to patch yourselves up. That's all.
That's actually a good idea. That's what you have in your healer's toolkit is
Random
bunch of
chunks of
tremor
flesh.
pieces of pieces of bone
Some,
for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, some muscles, like some muscles that are like complete sections, couple bones. Yeah.
Our healers' kits look very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that reminds me that you do need a healer's toolkit in order to be doing what you were doing before, so I just dropped that in there.
Good. We'll
okay, so I assume that what would you guys like to do now? You were saying the bridge first, and then the.
Yeah, I'd like to hit that bridge before we head back to where we're going.
Okay. So everyone can give me a perception check. Oh, fuck not. Oh. I don't think there's a need to roll for Mamanga. We've got 2 successes and a crit. So.
fair. Very fair.
You all are like, oh, well, fuck, yeah, this is like seconds away from falling. But in order to get it ready to fall,
What's the bridge made out of?
stone.
Oh.
Actually, stone and asphalt.
Stone, you say.
Oh. You don't
Stone,
say, hey?
So, we're gonna need a crafting check to sabotage it. I do know that our friend John Dirt here is good with stone and dirt. So, you don't have crafting.
Me? No.
No. So,
You could
let
give me a bonus
me.
trying to help.
I can just straight up use my base kinesis to destroy an existing piece of element.
So, what we're looking at, if you want to sabotage it rather than just destroy it, so that it's ready to go. What I will let you do is charges, no.
Oh, I guess technically this wouldn't affect the bridge. I could affect the ground beneath the area.
Ah.
So I could like create
mean,
a hole under the bridge.
Your
I can try my hand at attempting to sabotage the bridge.
yeah, I think I'm going to let you do that, and I'm going to find what is your class DC here. Contact modifiers. So I'm going to just set up
Should my class
anything. Class DC
That's
is
what it is.
12. So you can use the primal charge spells roll there. I'm gonna get you to aid to possibly provide a bonus to the check, and a 24, which is just off of a crit, actually, unfortunately. But
Go close.
aid actions.
Just not enough.
No, it's just they reduced the DC for aid when they did the remaster, so it was very close. So grant your ally +1 to the check. So
That's gotta
what
be
is?
better. Give me a +10.
There's nothing that is +10.
I should just do it anyway.
I think +4 is the highest that you can get.
It's like, I'm sure it's a DM choice, right?
No, that's built right into the system. +1 for
Nice try, John.
aid, add, and that means you're rolling with a +15, Mamanga, and
Cool,
you
cool.
succeed. All
Yay.
right. So, all right. So, everybody. It says all players. All characters gain 1 edge point that can only be used to escape the town. In a manner that uses the bridge. So if you're escaping the factory, you're needing to like run, something goes wrong, you will get an edge. So I'm going to call that bridge edge. Max value 4, current value 4, and visible to players, and create. All right, so everyone's got one edge that you can use if you're trying to escape the factory, and you will be able to basically you rig it that you can rigor it. You rig it so that you can trigger the collapse whenever you're on or adjacent to the bridge.
So we get her chase us. Or
Yeah.
we can just wait by the bridge until she starts going over and me.
That would work too. Okay, so infiltrate the factory is going to be what we're doing next time. So let's go to back to the street.
Back to the warehouse.
Back to the warehouse here. And
Have we searched this place? Because this was like a speakeasy. There's a chance there's like a ton of money here, right?
you can definitely search it. I think Not was going around and searching.
Yeah, I was kind of sneaky.
Should I roll for it as well, or do you want to?
If you like, there is the back area with the gambling area. There's a blackjack table, or is that poker? I'm not sure. Never been to a casino. And then backgammon. Yeah.
There's definitely a blackjack table up there, and then I don't know what these two are.
Yeah. That's what I was
I don't know
thinking
how
too.
to
Make
do
a
this.
step up. Yeah, I mean,
Through this area here. Can I
Oh.
squeeze through this into the back area?
Did I not make that a door? I did not make that a door. That's why. It's set to a window, not a door. There we go.
not at all.
Now you should be able to click to open it. Except that it's locked, so you need someone to unlock it. Lyra, you are able to spot. There doesn't appear to be anything other than the spirits that are behind the bar there. And there's the locked door. You don't have anyone who can pick locks anymore, do you?
No, but I can start smashing it or shoot it.
Actually, yes. So that is a force open check. And I have to. Hold on. I need to
I'm pretty
check.
good at force open if you're not.
So force open. Okay. So, yeah, give me a force open check.
It's yeah.
I'll let you do
It's
it.
under me. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Wow, I rolled low though.
Low, but it is enough. Okay, so that is you need more than one for this one. So give me a second one.
Smashed it.
Oh fuck! Yeah,
Not back me up.
you
just
smash it
smashed it.
and it's like it's metal, so it like starts to pull away the latch, breaking the wood, and then Not with those horns that he's got now, smashes it and breaks the door open.
I won't say it, but I was aiming for Lyra. And I missed it. I hit the door. So I was
bitch.
like, yeah, that's what I meant to do. That's awesome.
So you've smashed that open. And there is another, there's an open door, and then there's another metal gate to the south.
Well, might as well try to smash it.
Alright, go for another force
There's
open.
a key around there somewhere.
I'll do an investigate in here.
Okay,
I guess I should roll without asking. But
no, that's fine. Not you get one of the checks needed for this door. Lyra, you are not seeing anything in here. There's the chips, but there's no actual cash.
Then I'll back up.
Alrighty. Okay, so this one is a little tougher. It is metal that is bolted into metal. So you have kind of gotten it a little loose. We will need one more success. And god damn, you guys are rolling fucking high here.
I
I
rolled a 4 on mine. I don't know if I'd say that's rolling high.
Well, you've got a plus 16.
Plus 16,
Oh, that helps. So you do get in here. And I'm going to roll to see how much money you find in here. That is actually not much, so I'm going to roll again. Okay. You find 106 silver pieces.
106 silver.
Silver. So it's
Yeah,
not
they're
too much.
poor.
It's 10 gold and 6 silver, but that's what's left.
106.
You going to bed?
Yes. I mean, what?
Did you say 106?
106 silver. Going to bed?
4 ways.
Yep. And good night, sweetie.
Night.
Good night.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So everyone gets like 26 silver.
Okay. So let's open up.
High rollers in this town, that's for sure. Right?
Well, it's not a huge town.
Yeah, fair. But I don't know, the inn had like several hundred.
Yeah.
The inn did have a bunch, but that was in a Pathfinder pouch. So that was hidden here by someone from. I didn't mention that. Sorry, that was hidden there by someone from the Pathfinder Society.
Nice.
So that was probably their backup money for. Oh shit, someone needs something. Okay, it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh boy, watch out, buddy. I don't want to roll over your toes. Oh.
Sounds
Okay.
good. So all that's left to do here is for Brandon to look at his book and learn some stuff.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of rolls. I need to find learn a spell. So have materials, attempt a skill check. With DCs. Okay, so I've got the DCs here. And I need Shroud to find out what he's got. So, yeah, I've got his thing. What we will do is once you have figured out what spells you actually want to take, rather than the default ones that I threw in just in case there was some combat today. Once you've figured out those ones, then either we can jump on next week anytime next week, or I can just do the rolls for you. You let me know what you've selected, and then we will toss that in.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been about 3 hours. I think you're an hour ahead of us, so it's probably 10 o'clock for you, and I'm assuming you don't have a long weekend like we do. So
No,
We don't have a long weekend.
we don't? You don't?
No.
No.
People in like BC do. But
Yeah,
not,
Brad, we don't. I don't know if you specifically have tomorrow off, but I
Yeah.
don't.
You don't? Oh.
No.
AMA took Truth and Reconciliation as a holiday.
As a stat.
Yeah, as a stat.
Yeah.
It's a
But yeah.
provincial stat, but yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be up at fuck you in the morning to drive 2 hours to middle of butt fuck nowhere to look at a total loss house fire.
Fun.
You know, yeah.
That's rough.
We don't
Yeah.
have the grid now, but if we don't, remind me next session to identify these 2 items we got from the graveyard.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we're not playing next week because we're pre-recording today, so can hop on next week while I'm running it to do whatever.
I definitely plan to just to get my fight finished up.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I
Okay.
know I know one of the links you sent me for making the character. You said that you could import from there into Foundry. Is there any way you could export out from Foundry back into there, and I could try and like get some work done, so I don't and try and get a little ready before then throughout the week?
Unfortunately not, but what I can do is export a character sheet, and then you'll just have to manually do it in there.
Oh, okay, yeah. And that way I'll try to get some stuff done before
Yeah.
next.
What would be better, because I do have all the books, is Demi-Play. You can make your
Demi-Play?
character in
Okay.
there. I will send you the link to join our campaign in there, and then you'll be able to use my books for creating the character.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that way you can use the archetype as well. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to, because you have to pay for it in Path Builder.
Many thanks.
No problem. Okay, so we are at 3 hours. So yeah. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Brandon. It's nice to have a new player, and
Yeah, it's good to be here.
yeah, I'm looking forward to what you can bring to the table with this this character of yours.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have things run so I can contribute.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Yeah, guys, don't get married and work at the same time without having packed everything with the pain.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching. We will see you next week from when you are watching this next week for us. So we will see you live 2 weeks from now. But you are watching this on the 5th. We'll see you on the 12th live, and yeah, have a good one.
We'll have some more fun.
We'll have some more fun. Alrighty, and click ending. What we will do is we will pick up next week. So, Pat, did you guys want to do the commercial?
For sure. We're ready. Cadence, you want to start her off? Okay, hold on. Ready, set, go. Hold on to your 20. I already screwed up. Hold on to your D20 bag and don't shrink away. Are you ready to take your Pathfinder adventures to the next level? Well, we've got something special for you.
Introducing Arkham Forge Toolkit. Arkham.
Yeah, you're good. The ultimate companion for game masters.
And storytellers alike. And guess what?
What?
It's one-time payment, no subscription fees. Imagine that!
No way! The Arkham Forge Toolkit can be used fully offline and installed in an unlimited number of devices with just one purchase. That's right, unlimited. So whether you're planning your next dungeon crawl at home or preparing for your next Pathfinder Society mission, your toolkit is right there with you.
But wait, there's more. Easily import and manage your own content, build fully animated maps with real-time lighting, and hook up a TV or projector for an in-person gaming experience that will blow your party's mind faster than a fireball spell.
Whoa, that sounds intense.
It is.
Oh, manage your campaigns with a robust linkable note system, because let's face it,
keeping track of your epic saga is just as important as slaying that ancient dragon.
Ooh.
And speaking of
Now,
dragons,
set the scene with impressive audio that will transport you and your players to another realm. It's like having a bard's magical soundtrack for your very own Pathfinder adventure.
wow, that sounds amazing. Are you worried about licensing? Fear not, fellow
No,
adventurer.
I'm not.
You're not? Oh, that's great, because Arkenforge's toolkit comes with a full commercial license to export those maps, giving you the freedom to share your creations far and wide, whether you're a member of the Pathfinder Society or the Guild of Wonders. You are covered.
And here's a little extra magic for you. Use the word mushroom tips.
Mushroom tips!
Mushroom tips!
Tip.
That's one word. For $5 off the Arkenforge toolkit. Whenever you choose the fantasy or sci-fi starter pack. Yes, you heard it. Right. 5 gold pieces off.
Woo! Mushroom tips!
Mushroom tips!
But wait, there's more magic.
Ooh.
Try for free for a 30-day free trial. That's a whole month of unlimited storytelling and creativity at your fingertips. So why wait? Elevate your Pathfinder experience with Arkenforge's toolkit. Visit arkenforge.com today. That's ARKENFORGE.com. And don't forget to use the code word
Mushroom tips!
Mushroom tips for your exclusive discount. Arkenforge, where every goal is an adventure.
And hold on to your wizard hats adventure, because Arkenforge now has the unlimited bundle. The ultimate bundle. This includes the fantasy and sci-fi
essential packs
and a
whopping
32 gigabytes of a national map,
additional mapping and audio content. And yes, our code works on it too. So check it out. So head to arkenforge.com today and use the code word mushroom tips to impart mushroom tips on your ultimate Pathfinder gaming adventure today. And we also had something about, I don't have it on here for some reason today, but the RPG music thing, tabletop RPG music at Patreon. So check them out, help them out, and keep people with amazing music coming and helping everybody out. And you can check it out. Yeah. Thanks, Cadence. I don't know why that didn't save, but it, sub commercial. I don't have it here. Here we go. Here he goes. And for captivating RPG music, enhance your adventures. Visit patreon.com/tabletop RPG music. Elevate your game with immersive soundscapes and atmospheric tracks designed specifically for your tabletop sessions. Subscribe today and let the music take your campaign to new heights. So what's that again? Tabletop RPG music at patreon.com. Woo-woo! And that's our night. Thank you very much.